Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back in Star Citizen, and this time I've actually got one queued up. We are going to go ahead and do this combat assistance beacon, a moderate threat combat assistance beacon. So I'm going to go ahead and jump out to the OM point here, and that should allow me then to jump around the planet and actually get to the combat beacon point. Before we get started, let me go ahead and remind you, if you have not yet, to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, as I am trying to grow the channel to 2,000 subscribers this year. I would appreciate your subscription if you have not yet. And with that, we are going to go ahead and get out here to this quantum beacon. So with the moderate threat beacons, we're looking at 3 to 4 ships. Generally, we're talking like a Cutlass Black, Buccaneer, Gladius, that sort of thing. Nothing too incredibly hard. This one is supposed to give me 40,000 Alpha UEC on completion. Let's see here. 31,000 Alpha UEC. So here we are. We're going to try and protect this guy. And, oh goodness, they are launching stuff already. These are, oh, yeah, so this guy's pretty close. An M50. Not too worried about him. Pretty fast, but not really a whole lot of weapons. So I'm going to try and take him out pretty quickly here. Clear that one off. This guy down with a couple more shots. There we go, perfect. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and get this next closest one. There we go. Nice load into that one. Got a Cutlass Black here, which is one that we definitely want to be a little bit careful of, but one that I'm not too worried about. As they do blow up pretty quickly. As long as you can stay out of the way of their front turret and actually apply damage to them. Perfect. Alright, so that's got that one. I'm going to go ahead and come and try and get this last one here. We've got another larger ship. Ooh, this is a Valkyrie. Not too worried about that one either. The Valkyries are not very heavily armored and don't really have a whole lot of weapons or anything on them. They're not particularly dangerous. I am going to get a little closer to our protect target though, just so that we don't leave him behind. We've got a freelancer. Okay. So let's see here, Valkyrie, and let's go ahead and load him full of some shots here so that we scare him off a bit. I would run for it if I were you, mate. There we go, one more. And he's still alive. So I think we've just got the one more target here. Ooh, maybe not even. There we go, perfect. So that one's completed, 31,000 Alpha UEC. That's actually quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and give a good rating here on this one. And that is a moderate threat beacon. So I'm going to go ahead and pop over here to the Valkyrie. I'm going to see first off if it's moving still. It looks like it has stopped. So I'm going to go ahead and pop over here, because the nice thing about a lot of these larger ships is that once you get them killed, you can pop in to the rear ends or you know, the sides, whichever. And they often have
Engines offline.
some. Okay, so that was the player target that I took. I generally try and run with one of those just in case I run across a guy who's kind of in the same area. I'm going to go ahead and pop into here. I don't think the fire can hurt us at this point. It's just a visual effect at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and pop up here, and there we go. So there's our target. I'm going to go ahead and loot this guy. And this will allow us to get a bunch of extra weapons. And let's see here, nothing here in vehicles. Put this into here if we wish to. There we go. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and fly in here as well. And just see, there might be a pilot in here that we may be able to... No, it looks like he's... That's probably this pilot out here. Okay. No one in there, no one in the turrets. I think that was probably the only person in here. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop back out here. Oop. Come on, come on. Unfortunately, the navigation in 0G is not the best at this point. There we go. Come on. No. There we go. Perfect. Oh, goodness. So I'm hoping with the new 0G push-pull and the navigation elements that they're going to be bringing in hopefully soon to the verse. We should be able to get around that in the near future much faster and easier. But for now, we've gone ahead and gotten ourselves some free armor and a free weapon. What have we got here? There's another Drake Cutlass Black. This one would also have some armor and weapons in it. So we could get that one if we wanted. Obviously, we've already got armor and weapons, so that doesn't do us any good. And let's see here. Anvil Valkyrie. Not sure what this one is. Nelson. Okay, so the Freelancer, he was our rescue target. He's taken care of. Not sure. It looks like he's... Yeah, it looks like he's up and going again. Very good. Alright. Perfect. So that's one successfully completed. Obviously 31,000 is a significant amount more than you can make doing even the MRT group bounty missions. And are relatively quick to get completed. I had one of them, the MRTs, running at the same time, and I've still got 30 minutes on that. So I'm going to pop over and get that one completed while I wait to see whether we can get another one of these critical threat missions. Spawn. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and arrive at Ida here. And target location is obstructed. Okay. That means it's an asteroid field on the side of the planet here. Ooh, a high threat. 44,000. That one should be relatively easy. I'm going to go ahead and grab that one as well. And neutralize. Where's our target? I'm not quite sure whether I got that one or not, so I'm going to go ahead and check accepted ones here. Accepted. Did not get that one. Alright, so just... did not quite get it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead then and we'll jump in here. And I'm going to use my quantum navigation here to use this, because unfortunately on Edo we want the target location. Okay, that's not working very well. There we go, perfect. Denby Reichman. So yeah, basically I've just been combining the strategy of having a couple of these group warrants queued up and doing those, and then in between I try and hit the high and medium threat combat service beacons, and that's actually been pretty successful for me for making money. As you can see, I'm now up to 565,000 Alpha UEC after barely breaking 300,000. It's just last week or so was when I actually hit that. Well, that's kind of where I was at last week, and yeah, it's a quite effective way of making money. Try and stay out of his maneuvering bubble here, so we don't take too much fire from him or from any of his buddies. Oh, that was a good one. Almost dead. Perfect. All right. So we'll go ahead. Oh, we've got another Cutlass Black. Not too worried about him. I am going to go ahead and take care of this guy. He's a little bit more of a fast mover. Perfect. That one was a little bit more maneuverable, so I wanted to make sure to get him out of the picture as quickly as possible. Perfect. Alright, go ahead and spool up the quantum drive here, and jump over to Aberdeen and wrap up this one. Still got 25 minutes and change. So we are sitting pretty.
Quantum travel.
Right. They are also on the other side of the planet. So I'm going to go ahead and jump around here. Aris, I'm coming for you.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Go ahead. Clean up the verse a little more.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
So I'm going to go ahead and pick up as soon as we get back to the location. Okay, so I'm pinging as I come in here because I definitely don't want to run into any of the various different asteroids. Let's see here, we've got a Gladius Valiant, which should be relatively easy to take down. Go ahead and flare those off. Put it down, perfect. Next, we've got an M50. They're pretty maneuverable, so I'm going to try and... Oh, goodness. Counter, counter, thank you. Boom, that one's gone. Alright, perfect. What else do we have here? We've got another Gladius. Go and take that one out here quickly. Perfect. And what else do we have? Another Gladius. I'm gonna get the guy who's actually targeting us here. The ballistic loadout there, you kind of got to be a little careful of those now. Because they have the ability to penetrate through shields. Which means that they're actually just a little bit dangerous. Alright, well, that's got one of those completed successfully. I don't have another critical beacon or, you know, one of the service beacons popping up quite at this point. We are almost to 600,000 Alpha UEC. I'm going to go ahead and pop back to Hurston and see if that will want it. Oh, I want to say he's probably pretty good actually. Oh goodness, hey, somebody's actually targeting us. That's a bad idea, mate. Decided to come back for a little more punishment, eh? Very well. There you are. Should have stayed away. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and... What have we got here? Jahari Hurst. Who's this? Oh, a Mantis. That's interesting. Must not quite be activated. They're not coming up as hostile, so I think we're going to leave them well enough alone at this point. Also not moving, so I'm going to say that's probably just a dead ship at this point. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and look through here, see if we've got any extra missions or something that we can get. Bounty Hunter. Doesn't say. Oh yeah, because that's because it's certification. So okay, verified. LRT. We still don't have the MRT mission. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll get the MRT singular here, and see if we can get this guy knocked out quickly. To pop around the planet here again. I think that will probably bring us up to the 600,000 mark.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel.
And I think at that point we will probably call it a day. I'm looking forward to potentially working with a little bit more of my org, and we are going to see about doing some of these critical threats or high threat combat service beacons, and then having another segment of our org tag along with a salvager and see if we can break in some nice salvage by cleaning up after the critical threat beacons are finished. This one's going to be a little bit of a longer flight, it looks like. So, let me see if there is a beacon over here, or if he is. His last known position. He's somewhere over here on Hurston, it looks like. We can't just set quantum travel point to him, so go ahead and see where am I at here. That's probably going to be our best bet. Will just be to jump around here to Sanho. I'm going to go ahead and set a route to there. And then as we get close, we'll just go ahead and drop out of quantum travel.
Quantum travel initiated.
As soon as we get close. So we'll go ahead and I'll allow this to play here so that we can see kind of how I'm doing this. This goes around a little bit better. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to do this as I get closer. And kill power. There we go. I don't want to get all the way down there because we want to stay out here in space. Get the most travel speed.
Systems green.
Space. And I'm just going to go ahead and put full power to afterburners here. And go ahead and travel as quickly as we can. Pick up again as soon as we get there. Okay, so after several minutes of flying, we are getting close to the location here. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll wreck this guy's day. That's one of the only things that I don't like about the Hurston environs, and I guess really targeting a player on a planet or even an NPC on a planet, is just that it takes so long to get down to the planet and get to any of the locations. Just because any sort of accelerated travel has not been implemented yet at this point. That's going to change as soon as we get master modes, and that's going to make it a little bit more. Mate, you're gonna crash there if you're not careful. Oh, come on. Really? Alright. No, that's cheating. Sorry, mate, we can't let you get away with that. Oh, okay, so now I'm taking perfect. Alright, so we've got him. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll whip around here and get this guy as well. Because he wanted a piece. You should have turned, buddy. Don't run. That's the kill slot. There we go. And let's see here. We've got a freelancer. We'll go ahead. Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, that's not going to help you a whole lot. I hope you can jump. You're still in atmosphere, mate. That's not going to help you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's got the target eliminated. We are now up above 600,000 Alpha UEC. Thank you all for watching. Take care. And I will see you all next time. Ta-ta.